Halloween special of Banished Megamod. This is the town of Maddbrooke, cursed from its foundation when Janella and Elberth were kicked out of their hometown for perhaps being witches. Their cursed town is growing. Some settlers have come. They're looking for a way to join the town. However, they are trapped between two rivers and will likely starve to death. So we will ignore them and jump over to the town center. This challenge is a challenge brought to you by Grumpy Gnome Gaming. Grumpy Gnome Gaming has challenged Derpy Moose, myself, Moostro, Midnighter, Evolution Southeast, and anyone who's interested in doing a challenge with Banished Megamod. The challenge is limited to using only a few sets. We're going to be using the Kid Gothic Fantasy set, the Kid Friendly Pumpkin set, the Kid Forest Haven set, and the Kid Witches set. We also will use Red Ketchup's Druidic Toolbar. The map seed is 812122314, and I'm using Equinox Lakes, although I think the challenge was originally issued on the Equinox Plains map, medium size, Adam and Eve start. Let's get into it. My small town has some needs for growth, and one of the things that will accommodate the growth is if I get a reliable food source coming in. I've got the food docks, the fisherman docks, and I have a gatherer and a hunter, but I think I want to add another gatherer. This little gatherer here is a pretty small gatherer ring, and so I might be able to fit one up in this area here, or I might move down into this region. So let's see what this looks like. Yeah, okay. So if I put another gatherer here, there's a bit of overlap. What would it be like down here? That's actually better. Let's do that. We'll do a gatherer there. In this small town of Maddbrooke, nestled deep within a gloomy forest, there is an unknown curse. In Maddbrooke, people rarely leave their homes after dark. The townsfolk rely on trade to survive, but few know the real reason behind their dependence and why they feel compelled to build several trade docks. Legend had it that long ago, before Maddbrooke was even founded, the forest was home to a group of witches. Witches that may have beckoned Janella and Elberth to settle here. The legend says the witches had summoned a demon that was bound to the forest, and it thrived off the fear and misery of those who dared to enter. The demon had a taste for human souls, and it demanded to sacrifice once every year. Out of their depths, the witches feared for their lives, so they made a deal. They would offer the demon a different kind of sacrifice, wealth and goods from traders who ventured into the area. The witches called out to the world, and Elbertha and Janella unknowingly came to the cursed land. In the evenings of the years that followed, the witches, hidden in the outskirts of Maddbrooke, would steal away the traded goods to offer up to the demon. The demon was appeased with the offerings, and Maddbrooke has been spared from its wrath so far. They all died, as expected. They all died of starvation. I've started to build down in this direction so that it'll be easier for me to send a random person over here to drop a bridge so that future nomads can cross. Oh, we've got a trader coming. So I've started to put fisher docks along the water so that as nomads come in, we can immediately have buildings built for them. What do you have to trade? Fuel brick. Boy, I don't know how fuel bricks work. Do they? Yeah, if you know how fuel bricks work, comment down below. I'm curious if they work as a replacement for firewood, and if they are more effective. For now, I'm just going to dismiss. And we have nomads. Let's allow 10 nomads. And, ooh, excellent. They're in town, so they're not going to immediately starve to death, which means I'm going to drop that scarecrow down a notch because I don't want to have another 100% arrive. I think this is... Where was it? Was it... Nomads. There we go. Let's go down to 50% nomad. Okay. So with that, we can... Let's add one fishing person, because we can. Let's add one gathering. And we'll add a forester. Okay. Wait, how many gatherers can we have? Why do I have 5 gatherers, but I only have 4 gatherer spots? There we go. Okay. Since we're going to have people starting to work down here, we should develop this area as another pocket of housing. We do want to get some houses closer to downtown as well. Let's 3 people are starving. Why are you starving? Where are you at? What is this? What are you doing over there? But I thought all the nomads came... Well... That's too bad. You're gonna die. That's gonna throw off my numbers. All right, we got 10 more nomads. We're gonna get rid of the 50% sign. We're gonna replace it with the 25% sign, and or 20%. Now, we should have a storage place back here for the gatherer and the fishing person. So that's the next thing I want to do, is probably position a storage place right there. Let's look what there is in the Haven set, because I'm kind of trying to keep my... Oh! Tools! Let's get 2 people working. I didn't notice we were out of tools. Do we have iron ore? I'm hoping so. We don't have logs. Oh no! No! I wasn't paying attention! Okay, we're down to 4 people without tools. We got 2 sitting there. I'm gonna kick our tool limit up to 100. Let you keep building tools. Okay, our trader is up. Our barn is there. Okay, we're gonna start putting all the flowers into that, and we can make 1 person. What do you have to trade us? Bison steak, turnips. I think I'll take your 33 bison steak for 33 firewood. And then we'll take 240 turnips for 60 firewood. And we're about at the population where maybe having educated masses would be good. So let's start thinking about a school. What's low? The reserve of logs is low. That's expected. Can we get 2 more people working as foresters? Okay. That could probably help that. Still have 3 unhoused people. Now we have 9 unhoused people, but we're gonna make houses. Pause that. We don't need that yet, but okay. Our tools are looking okay. We can start considering expansion across this river. Now what we're struggling with is having enough trees. And so that is the real problem. Just not pulling enough timber product. What happens if I put another forester up here? That's some overlap. Let's do it. And I can tuck some trees and not trees, but some houses back here to employ those. So let's also get a gatherer. I think we can probably lower this fella. What is this? Nomads down to 5%. Okay, we still need house for 6 people, so let's undo that house. Let's employ a teacher. 6 people are starving. Why are 6 people starving? Oh man, where my... Those nomads were over there? Crap. That's gonna throw everything off. Ah! We gotta get that bridge over, up and running. Let's not build this house. Pause. What do you have to trade us? Mango? What a peculiar thing. And corned beef. Well, I'll take the corned beef. That's an easy trade. It increases my food trade. And then mango, let's go with 240 mango. Because it increases my food. What? You're not gonna come over here to... What are you doing? What? Are you dodging? You dodging this trading dock? What's going on? You're just gonna drive through the map without visiting our trading dock? We have the most fantastic and beautiful flowers ready for trading. Ah, drats. These hunters don't get any leather. They get, okay, they get fur. So we have fur, that's good. There's a tailor. A little friendly tailor. Ooh, I kind of like the symmetry of that. I might have to get rid of that blacksmith and put... That's some good symmetry there. We're going to employ one person as a tailor. They are going to be making things out of furs, because that's what we have. Let's look at our inventory. Okay, fur. Leather we have 44, fur we have 12. Oh, I didn't think we were getting leathers, but maybe we were. I think that this is probably a good stopping point for the episode. Our little village is developing. I still haven't seen a trader come to this dock, and so I'm a little hesitant to believe they'll come to this dock. We'll have to find out. I wonder if I put this guy on the river right there, would that work? Yeah, we're definitely going to put that there. And we'll still see if anything comes to this one. Okay, so this is Moostro in the city of Maddbrooke for the Halloween Challenge, brought to you by Grumpy Gnome Gaming and Company. Check out their YouTubes and Twitches. See what they're up to. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening.